Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1979 season is on the air. Today's date is, also the year. Today's date is July 9th, 79, so it is 7/9/79. We are at Veterans Stadium for a key matchup in the National League as the San Francisco Giants take on the Philadelphia Phillies. The Giants come into this game with a record of 37-48 at the moment. The Giants are 5 games back of the Dodgers for third. So every win for the Giants is important, as is every loss. The Phillies are right now tied with the Pirates for second in the National League East, but they are both only a couple of games behind the Montreal Expos, who still lead that division. As we're getting closer and closer to the All-Star break, every one of these games is now beginning to really matter. And who knows how tonight's game will go. Philadelphia historically won this game. The Phillies, 4 runs on 5 hits and no errors. The Giants, 2 runs, 4 hits and an error. We shall see how tonight's game goes here on Inside Pitch. And hopefully, last night's game was a little bit exhausting, but you never know what might happen in a game here on RJL Network. BB is first through the turnstiles here at Veterans Stadium. Absolute dump. Nothing like playing on turf-covered concrete, one of the worst stadiums in baseball history. So the question is what will happen tonight in a key matchup? And I think we got a couple of decent pitchers on the mound. Let's go ahead and get started. Starting pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies will be Dicky Knowles. 3 wins, 4 losses, a 3.80 ERA. Knowles only had 14 starts in 79, but he got the call tonight for tonight's game. If everybody is ready, as I said, an important game for the Giants. Things are getting a little tight for them. 5 wins behind the Dodgers in the NL West. Got to get in those top 3 to have a shot at the playoffs. Let's see what will happen tonight. Top of the first. Leading off for the Giants, center fielder Bill North. 259 average, 5 homers, 30 RBIs. We are using powder blue, white, and red dice. The Phillies are the home team. Let's play a little baseball. Noles, 1-4, strikeout 1, and he got him just like that. Noles gets his first strikeout. He had only 42 of them in 79. Veterans Stadium subtracts 1 from strikeouts, but adds 3 to walks. So we may see some control issues here in the game. Next up for the Giants, second baseman Joe Strain. I don't know who this guy is. 241 average, a homer, and 12 RBIs. Strain got the call at second for this game. Noles with the pitch. 2-5, and against a righty, that's a home run result. But against a right-handed pitcher, Strain has a 0, so nothing happening there. 6-4, and Strain goes ahead and lifts 1 to left, and that's going to be a fly out to left for out number 2. Next batter will be right fielder Jack Clark, and this guy was a terror at the plate most of his career. 273 average, 26 homers, 86 RBIs. Ain't nothing wrong with that season for Clark. Not really a good fielder at all, but the man could hit the ball deep. People are strange. Yeah, that's right, aren't they? Yeah, you would say, don't be like baseball demos there, BB. Brian Pedersen joins us here at Veterans Stadium. Noles with the pitch. 1-4, strikeout. That's an 8, and that will be good. He struck him out. Nice job by Noles, and he strikes out 2 of the 3 batters. 1, 2, 3 go the Giants, and we will go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants, the incomparable Vida Blue, 14 wins, 14 losses, a 5.01 ERA, not one of his better seasons for Vida Blue. Hall of the Very Good? Absolutely, no doubt about it. Do you put him in the Hall of Fame? I just don't think so, but it is close, but I don't think you put him in there. He had some bad years in his career. It would be a very interesting vote. Bottom of the first inning, leading off for the Phillies, right fielder Bake McBride, 280 average, 12 homers, 60 RBIs. Blue will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-3 against the lefty, strikeout. The 19 is high. McBride, 5-5, and against the lefty, base hit right past first, and McBride leads off with a single. He will hold at first base. Infield goes to double play depth. That will bring up the shortstop, Larry Boa, 241 average, no homers, 31 RBIs. Boa was a good shortstop that year. McBride had 25 stolen bases. That 19 brings up the bunt sign for Boa, but he is going to swing away. Blue with the pitch. 4-5. That is a blank. Boa. 5-4. That's a ground ball to second. Let's see if he turns the 2. 1-0-2. Shortstop Lee Master -1. The only way they'll turn a double play is on a 1. They don't get it. McBride will be thrown out at second, and Boa will take it first, and there is 1 out. Fielder's choice. Ghost runner back in business for 2022 only till May 3rd. Limits pitchers on that date also. Well, I guess they're, jeez, whatever. That will bring up the first baseman, Pete Rose. 331 average, 4 homers, 59 RBIs. Rose will go ahead and get settled in there. A very good season his first year with the Phillies. Strategy roll. Boa had 20 stolen bases. The 17 will not send him. Blue with the pitch. 3-1. Strikeout 5. No, Rose will not go. Rose 1-1. That's a puck. That's a power check to center field. That is a 12 against the lefty. Rose will come through, and that will be a triple to center. Boa will come around all the way from first, and he will score. Rose slides into third. It's a triple, and the Phillies jump out in front 1-0. Rose goes ahead and gets the power check, and he smacks that into center field, and it rolls all the way to the wall, and away after that. Had to be picked up by North. By the time North got it, Rose was already on his way to third. 1-0 Phils. And that will bring up the third baseman, this guy, Michael Jack Schmidt. 253 average, 45 bombs, 114 RBIs. Low average, but Schmidt was just a massive hitter. He was one of the home run kings in '79. Let's see. Infield is now going to be called in. Strategy 11. Nothing happening. Rose will stay put. Blue with the pitch. 5-3. That is a walk plus. That 18 will walk Schmidt easily. And Schmidt will go to first on a base on balls. Now they're going to call for the double play instead. And coming up to bat will be center fielder Gary Maddox. 3/4 of the earth is covered by water. The other quarter is covered by Maddox. 281 average, 13 homers, 61 RBIs. There were many great players in center who had awesome range besides Willie Mays and Ken Griffey Jr., but maybe did Maddox really have the best range out there in center field of all time? That's a tough call. Runners at first and third, there are 1 out. Steeler fan 1933 joins us here at Veterans Stadium. Reason for extended roster and no limit on pitchers on said roster is because of a short preseason. Yeah, I get that. As I've already said to everybody, and as I said to this in the chat, the first month of the regular season is going to be weird. A lot of pitchers are not going to be truly at 100% for opening day, and we know this. Strategy roll. That is a 1. Let's see. Rose not doing anything. Schmidt does get the steal sign. But I'm not going to send him. He'll stay put. Blue will go ahead and make the pitch. 5-2. Walk plus that 15. Will walk Maddox. He walks him and the bases are loaded. Another walk issued by Blue. His second walk of the game. And he had 100 walks in 79. Blue definitely had control issues that year. So now the base is loaded. The infield will stay at double play depth. And that will bring up left fielder Jose Cardinal. He gets the call in left field today, not Luzinski. Cardinal, a 247 average, 2 homers, 13 RBIs. Lousy, but he plays like Greg Luzinski at a range of a 1. So maybe Cardinal learned from the best. Strategy roll. That is a 9. Nothing happening there. Blue will go ahead, set in, and he will make the pitch. 1-2. That is a blank. He's not tired. Cardinal, 4-6, and that is a ground ball to short. Let's see if they turn the double play. That is a 3. Nothing from the pitcher, and of course, 3-0-3. They're trying for the double play. Second base for the strain, -1. A 1 or a 2, the Giants will get out of this, and they do. Grounded to short, on to second, on to first, double play, side retired. 6-4-3 double play. Phillies do get a run on 2 hits and a couple of walks, and the Phillies know they probably should have gotten more than that, but they will take a 1-0 lead after 1. I thought maybe the infield was in, but then I said, oh, that's why I called a double play depth and not infield in depth. Ghost runner makes no sense. Yeah, we know that. One of the worst rules ever in baseball history. Putting a runner on second is ridiculous. Leading off for the Giants, first baseman, Hall of Famer, Willie Mccovey, and definitely deserve it. Willie Mccovey was a Willie Mays wannabe. He got pretty close. 249 average, 15 homers, 57 RBIs. Of course, at this time, Mccovey was already slowing down, but he was, a lot of people will call him Willie Mays Jr. in a way, although he did not have Willie Mays' fielding ability, but he could sure hit. Noles will go ahead and make the pitch. Noles, 4-2. That's an error chance. Mccovey, 4-2. That's a power check to right. That's an 8 against the righty. And that's going to be high. That's going to be deep. And that is going to be gone. Home run, Willie Mccovey. I said the man can hit, and he certainly does. On a power check to right against the righty, that's an 8. That's a home run. There's no error check, obviously. And Mccovey ties this game up. Home run for Mccovey. We're tied at 1. As Stretch goes ahead and gets himself a homer. Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, Babe Ruth on the bench is ludicrous. Next batter for the Giants, third baseman, Daryl Evans. 253 average, 17 homers, 70 RBIs. Noles will make the pitch. 2-6, strikeout 11, that's high. Evans, 1-1, and that's going to be a fly ball to right field. That will be caught by McBride. And that is the first out. That wasn't a mistake by Noles. That was just all Mccovey right there. He just went ahead and powered that out. Noles actually made it low and outside, and Mccovey just golfed at it and just sent it out. Clark Garotz joins us here at Veterans Stadium. Next batter for the Giants, left fielder Terry Whitfield. 287 average, 5 homers, 44 RBIs. Noles will make the pitch. 6-2, walk, 12. Nope, barely misses. That is too high. Whitfield, 4-6, and that's going to be a fly ball to left, and Cardinal will make the play. Two outs now, and here comes the shortstop, Johnny Leemaster. 254 average, 3 homers, 29 RBIs. Clark Garotz rooting for the Phils. Noles will make the pitch. 1-5. That's a home run chance against a righty, a 1-5. The 9 is too high. Lee Master 5-1, and he smacks a base hit past short, and the Giants will keep the inning alive. A single by Lee Master. He will hold at first, and it will bring up the catcher, Mike Sadek. 238 average, a homer, and 11 RBIs. Sadek is the catcher in this game. 2 outs. Woodman 5-6-4 joins us here at Veterans Stadium. Strategy roll, that is a 7. And nothing happening. Lee Master stays at first. Noles with the pitch. 5-2, strikeout 20, no way. Sadek 3-2, it's a fly ball to right. McBride will get over there, and he will make the catch. 1 run on 2 hits. A solo bomb by Willie Mccovey, Hall of Famer, and he proves it there. We go to the bottom of the second. Bull save for a possible pinch running scenario later. Definitely a pinch runner there, Clark Rotz, absolutely. Bottom of the second, leading off for the Phillies, second baseman Manny Trio. 260 average, 6 homers, 42 RBIs. Excellent second baseman and respectable at the plate. Blue with the pitch. 1-5, that is a blank. Trio 6-3, base hit right past second. Trio will go ahead. He'll shoot it through the infield, and once again the Phillies get the leadoff man on. Here's the catcher, Bob Boone. A 286 average, 9 homers, 58 RBIs. Infield double play depth. Trio at 4 stolen bases. That is a 1, and he does get the steal sign, but with only a 7, I'm not going to send him. Blue will make the pitch. 6-3, that's a walk. That 16 is going to be too high. Boone will swing. 2-4, power check to left field. That's a 12 against the lefty. Boone's going to come through with a double of his own. That's a double to left. Trio, base running rating of 3. But a double to left is a -3. It's a 0. So Trio's going to have to hold at third automatically. As left fielder, Whitfield has a very good arm, and he's going to keep Trio at third. But it is a double, and the Phillies are in business. Next batter will be the pitcher, Dicky Knowles. Only batted 100, had an RBI. I think you swing away here no matter what, but they'll still check the strategy roll. Infield is in, and that is a 16, and Knowles doesn't even get the bunt attempt, and I'm not going to try a squeeze here. I'm going to let Knowles swing away. Blue with the pitch. 6-1, strikeout, 16, got him. He'll get Knowles easily there. And that is strikeout number 1 for Blue. He had 138 of them in 79. 1 down from McBride. McBride got a base hit his first time up. Infield still playing in. 18. McBride gets the bunt sign, but I'm gonna have him swing. Blue will go ahead and make the pitch to McBride. Blue 1-3, range play. McBride 3-5, and that is a base hit to right field, but it is a range play for Clark. Clark has Luzinski type range. His range is a 1. He won't get it. Base hit to right. That will be a single. Trio comes in to score. Boone, a base running rating of 2. A single to right, +1. A 1-3. Boone will score. He does not. He holds it third. McBride holds it first. 2-1 Phillies. Stadium cheers. Yay! Runners at the corners with 1 out here in the top of the second. Phillies leading 2-1. Next batter will be Boa. Boa grounded into a fielder's choice his last time up, and they're going to keep the infield in because Boa doesn't ground into many double plays, and it's still a 2-1 game. So 1 out here. Let's see if anything happening with the strat. That is a 9, and no, McBride will not go. Let's see, against the lefty, 3 - 1 is 2. Ooh, you know, I don't think I've ever done a hit and run. I don't think I've ever done a hit and run with runners at first and third. And I think this actually makes sense here. Boa has no home run power. The hit and run is on for runners at first and third. Actually, you know what? No, because Boone would be a dead duck if Boa strikes out, but it's going to be very difficult for him to do so. Let me see here. Do I want to do a hit and run here with runners at first and third? I've never done it. Why not? Hit and run is on. Blue, 4-5. That is a blank. Boa swings 4-3, and that's going to be a ground ball to second base. That's going to be a grounder to second. So it's a hit and run. So let's see what they got here. Boone, his base running rating is a 2. With the infield in becomes a 0. But the base running ratings all go back to +2. So it is a 2. So a ground ball to second. And Boone is going, of course, Boone is coming home. So the throw is going to come home. So Boone on a 1, 2, or 6, Boone will be safe. It is a 6, and he is safe. The only play was they did not expect the hit and run. Boone will come in to score. McBride goes to second. The only play they have is to get Boa at first, and that is the second out, but it's 3-1 Phillies. Stadium cheers. Yay! So McBride goes to second base. Boa comes on to score, and because it was a 6, that meant the throw went to third. Went to first to get the out. So that is how that play is made on a hit and run with runners at first and third. McBride goes to second. There are 2 down. Brad Church joins us here at Veterans Stadium. Who would I rather have, Schmidt or George Brett? Pick your poison. Really pick your poison, but you want to know the truth? I think I would rather have Schmidt. Brett was awesome at the plate. He was great in the field, but for some reason, I just think Schmidt just seemed to always come through when you needed him to. 2 outs now, and here comes Peter Rose. Rose got a triple his last time up. He's 1 for 1. McBride on at second. That is a 16, and nothing happening. Blue will make the pitch. 6-3, walk, 6, ball 4. Rose will go to first. And so far, Blue having his troubles, as he pretty much did that year in 79. And speaking of Schmidt, here comes that guy, Michael Jack Schmidt. He walked his first time up, 2 outs, runners at first and second. Strategy roll says a 17, and there is nothing happening. Blue will go ahead. He will settle in. He will make the pitch. 3-2, range play. Schmidt, 4-4. That's a fly ball to right field. Going after it is Clark, not who you wanted hit to. Clark's range is a 1, and he will not get it. And that is going to be a double for Mike Schmidt. McBride will come in to score. Rose, a base running rating of 4 with 2 outs. A double to right. -1 is 3. A 1 to 3. Rose will score. He will. Schmidt holds it second. 2 more runs come in. 5-1 Phillies. Stadium cheers. Yay! Phillies go ahead and make it now 5-1 on the Giants, and they are showing right now they're the better team, and Blue has already reached a ZRA here. And here's Maddox. Maddox walked his first time up, as BB says he had his first inside the park home run. Yvonne for Larry Bowen, an unknown player by the name of Ryan Sandberg. Yeah, Ryan Sandberg, some wannabe. I don't know much about him, I don't know. I heard he's just going to be a bench warmer his career. Schmidt on at second base. We will roll the strat. That is a 16. Schmidt will stay there. Blue with the pitch. 5-3. That's a walk plus. That will walk Maddox. And Blue right now is just not having it. Giant bullpen is already warming up. That is the 4th walk issued by Blue. And now here comes Cardinal. Cardinal is 0 for 1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Phillies already up 5-1. Strategy roll, and that is a 5. Nothing happening there. Schmidt stays put. Blue will make the pitch. 3-6. That's a walk. That 12. That will walk him, and that will load the bases. So Blue loads the bases again. That's another walk. And I got no choice. I have got to yank him because here comes Manny Trio. That will be all for Vida. Blue. He was due to lead off in the inning. And so the Giants are probably going to bring out a pitcher that can just go quickly, but although I may have him bat anyway. So that will be it for Blue. Giants will go to the bullpen. They're going to go with a righty here. And let's see who they're going to want to pitch. Timeout here as I look for a pitcher. Why not? Coming on to pitch for the Giants is going to be Ed Whitson. Whitson was just recently traded from the Pittsburgh Pirates, and he is now on the Giants, and Whitson actually is going to probably bat here. So here comes Eddie Whitson, and he will be the second Giant pitcher, and he will pitch to Trio here. So here comes Whitson now, pitching for the Giants. 2 outs, bases loaded. Strategy roll, that is an 11, and nothing happening there. Whitson will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-5, that's a range play. Trio, 4-2, and that's a base hit to center field, but it's a range play for North. His range is a 3. That is a 2. He'll make the catch and retire the side. What a play by North in center. But the damage is done in this one. 4 runs on 4 hits, and there were 3 walks. And after 2, the Phillies have a 5-1 lead here over the G-Men. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. And leading off for the Giants will be the new pitcher, Ed Whitson. He batted 111. The Giants are going to let him bat. They got to have him eat innings up. And let me see. Whitson can pitch to 7 in relief. So 1, 2, about right there. We'll keep track of it. So Ed Whitson will go up against Dicky Knowles here in the top of the 3rd. Knowles with the pitch. 2-4. And that's at the park. Veterans Stadium, 6-3, and that's going to be a ground ball to second base, out number 1. So Whitson will have to go back to the bench, and here comes North. North is 0 for 1. Noles will settle in and deal it, and that is a 6-4. That's a blank. North will swing 2-5, and that's a fly ball to left field. Cardinal will get to it and make the catch. 2 outs now, and here comes Strain. Strain is 0 for 1. Noles. He deals 2-2. That's a pitcher result against a righty. A 1-16's an out. That's a 14. That's going to be good, and it's going to be a fly ball to center field. Maddox has got plenty of day, plenty of time, and then now he'll have plenty of ball, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Go the Giants. A nice job by Noles, demoralizing if you're a Giants fan right now, as we go to the bottom of the 3rd with the Phillies leading 5-1. So right now the Phillies are off to a good start here. Bob Boone leads off for the Fightin' Phils. He got a double his first time up. Whitson will stay out there. Whitson 4-5. That's a range play. Boone 5-2. That's again a base hit to center field. North looks at it. He's on his way. His range is a 3, and he'll make the catch again. Nice play by North, and that's out number 1. Bill North makes a couple of nice range catches in center. Here's Noles. Noles struck out his first time up. Whitson, 5-2. That's a walk. That 16 is no good. Noles, a 1-1, and he grounds one to short, taken care of there by Lee Master. 2 down. Here's McBride. McBride has got 2 singles today. He is 2 for 2. Whitson will go ahead and deal. 5-5. That is a home run chance against the lefty, though. Whitson, wow, that looks like a mistake. That's a -1 for Whitson. I'm pretty sure that was meant to be a 0, so I'm pretty sure a -1. I'm pretty sure that's a mistake on the card. That's the first time I've seen that. I'm probably going to have to bring that up to Chris and have him look at it. So, but I'm going to say that's a 0. I don't know if he gave up any homers to lefties. Against righties, a 1-11. That's a real good question there. It's not a cookie cutter. He doesn't do cookie cutters for pitchers. Did Whitson give up any home runs against left-handed pitching? Against left-handed batting? -1. I'm pretty sure that's a mistake. But I'm going to call that a 0. So no chance for McBride. McBride will go ahead and will swing. 3-2. And after all that, he'll still hit a base hit past shortstop. -1 forget with pitcher. All right. Well, that's going to be a base hit for McBride anyway. He gets his 3rd single of the game. And I'll check and see if that is a mistake. If it is a -1, I don't see why you would have a -1 because these numbers are never modified. So we will go to Boa. Boa's next. He's 0 for 2. And McBride on it first. Let's see if anything happening with Strat. That is a 5. And he does get the steal sign. But with a 4-run lead, why not? 13 plus 2 is 15. Catcher Sadek +1 is 16. There goes McBride. A 1-16. He'll be safe. And that is a 4. And he doesn't even throw the ball. McBride got too good of a jump. And McBride will be safe on defensive indifference. And that will be a stolen base for McBride. So Whitson will now pitch again. Strategy roll, that's a 15, and nothing happening this time. McBride on at second. Whitson will make the pitch. 5-2, that's a walk, and that 11 is going to be ball 4, and Boa will walk. Well, Giants pitching doesn't seem to have it today, and here comes Hustle. Charlie Hustle is 1 for 1 with a triple and a walk. Strategy roll, 17, nothing happening there. Whitson will go ahead and make the pitch to Rose. Could it be a -1 in case of ballpark? No. Ballpark effects do not adjust these at all. These ballpark effects do not adjust these. These are non-adjustable at all. That's got to be an error. I got to check with Chris. I'll see what he says. And he may have to send me a replacement card. But he usually does if I find an error. Anytime you find an error on the card or something you don't like, I would recommend emailing him. Don't post it in the forums. You don't want to post errors. I really don't think it's good. If you see an error on a card, take a picture of the card, email Chris Davis, okay? Email him a picture, tell him what you think is an error, let him get back to you. If it is a printed card, let him send you a replacement. If it is from PDF, he'll send you a new PDF there. That's what I recommend if you have any errors on these cards, and there have been a few. He's a one-man show. He's allowed to make mistakes. Whitson will pitch. 3-5. That is a blank. Rose, 5-6, and that's going to be a ground ball to second base. And after all of that, Strain will get it. He'll throw to first and retire the side. So no runs on one hit, a walk, and a stolen base. But the Phillies have a 5-1 lead after 3. And timeout on the field as I need a drink. Give me one moment. Let's go to the top of the 4th. And yes, Clark is correct. No lead, a safe one inside pitch. Leading off for the Giants will be Jack Clark. Clark is 0 for 1. So far, Noles doing a pretty decent job. Pitch from Noles, 2-5 against a righty. That's a home run result against a right-handed pitcher. Clark needs a 17. That's an 11. Kaboom! High, deep, gone. And Clark goes ahead and gives the Giants a run. There you go from Jack Clark. Just Clark-a-Rots goes ahead, and he said, hate to jinx it, but he went ahead and did just that. 5-2, solo homer by Clark. As Clark-a-Rots should have just kept his mouse clicking or something like that. Now 5-2. And here comes Mccovey. Stretch has already a home run in the game, 1 for 1. Now a 5-2 ball game. Noles will go ahead and pitch. 2-1, walk, 6. Yes, and that's ball 4, and Mccovey will now draw the walk. That is the first walk issued by Noles. He had 36 of them that year. And yet, Clark-a-Rots, and as I said, yep. And the batter now is Evans. Evans is 0 for 1, infield a double play depth. Mccovey on at first. Not a stealing threat at all. He really didn't have much speed. That's an 18 and no play. Noles will go ahead and make the pitch. Noles, 3-2. That's at the park. Veterans Stadium, 5-5. And that's going to be a fly ball to center field. Maddox, he roams around out there and he will put it away. 1 out. Whitfield is next, and he is 0 for 1. And that is a 15, nothing happening. Mccovey stays at first. Noles will get in there. He will pitch it. 3-6, that's a range play. Whitfield, 5-6, ground ball to second. Ball is hit to Trio. Excellent second baseman. Range is a 5, but with double play depth, his range is a 4. He's got it. Nice play by Trio. Let's see if they turn it. 3-0-4. Shortstop pivot Boa 0. A 1-4. They get the double play. It is a 1. Not a problem. Second to short. Back to first. Side retired. What a play by Manny Trio. 4-6-3 double play. 1 run on 1 hit for the Giants. And it is now 5-2. But Manny Trio, very good at excellent at second base, makes the play. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Whitson is going to stay on the mound, and this guy is coming up. Michael Jack Schmidt. Schmidt is 1 for 1, got a double and a walk. Whitson, he'll go ahead. He'll be tired after Schmidt, but the Giants are going to see how far he can go. Whitson 6-4. That's a walk. That 18 will be ball 4, and Schmidt will walk. Schmidt goes ahead and walks, and now Whitson is tired, and they're going to let him pitch to Maddox here. I don't think they really want to go to the bullpen. He is due to bat third, or do you here? You know what? Geez, he got the pitcher. Nah, you got to try to win the game. That's going to be it for Whitson. They're going to take him out. The Giants will go to the pen. So let's see. They've got right. So the Giants will stay with a righty, I believe. And let's see who they're going to go with. And I guess they'll go with this guy. Coming on to pitch for the Giants will be Pedro Borbon. Was with the Reds. Now he's with the Giants. 6 wins, 5 losses, 5 saves. A 4.17 ERA. Borbon will probably just pitch this inning to try to get done as Borbon now finds himself on the Giants. Schmidt on at first. Infield is at double play depth. Strategy roll of 12. Schmidt will stay put. Borbon will make the pitch. 4-2. That is a walk. Maddox 2-1. And that's a ground ball to short. Let's see if they turn the 2. 2, 3, 4. Second base pivot, strain -1. A 1-3 is a double play. They got it. 2 outs. 6-4-3 double play, as Borbon does help out double plays pretty much. And Maddox just grounds out into the twin killing, and there are now 2 down. 2 outs now for Cardinal, and he is 0 for 1. Borbon will make the pitch here. Pitch underway. 5-2. That's at the park. Veterans Stadium. 4-3. Fly ball. Right field. This time Clark will get to this one, and he will put it away and retire the side. On a fly ball to right. Nothing across for the Phillies except a walk. After 4, they still have a 5-2 lead. We're going to go to the top of the 5th. And Johnny Leemaster leads off for the G-Men, and he is 1 for 1 with a single. Noles, he will continue to pitch. And that's a 5-3. Walk plus 17. Yep, that will be ball 4, and Leemaster will walk. Veterans Stadium has a big walk rating, and right now, Veterans Stadium is acting the way it should. That is another walk here at the stadium. Second walk given up by Noles, and that is the, let's see here, 2, 5, 7, 9. That is the 9th walk combined between the two. So right now the vet is acting like it's supposed to. Here is Sadek. Sadek is 0 for 1, infield double play depth. Leemaster had 9 stolen bases, but he's not going anywhere with the 16. Noles looking in on Sadek. Here's the pitch. 5-4. Wild pitch. That's a 5. It could be a pass ball. Boone has a pass ball rating of 5, but he'll make it, and he'll stop the ball from getting past him, and that will be ball 1. Nice play by Bob Boone behind the plate. He gets up and decides to talk to Noles, say, hey, slow it down here. Come on. We got a 5-2 lead. Let's continue to pitch. Noles will pitch again. And that's a 4-2. Possible error. Sadek, 6-2. Ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Rose. Rose has an error rating of 4. That's a 3. I don't believe it. He's going to make another error. That's going to be an E3. Ground ball to first, and Rose makes another error, and that is not the first time that Rose has made an error in one of these games. That is an E3, and everybody's safe. First error on the Phillies. They didn't have any in the game historically, but Pete Rose makes an error at first, and with an error rating of 4 that he's got, that is, I think that's the second time he's made an error in one of these games. And the stadium goes Stadium goes ahead and gives a slight groan. Now with runners at first and second, we'll see a pinch hitter for Pedro Borbon. The Giants will probably they will go ahead and bring on to pinch hit will be Roger Metzger, 251 average, 31 RBIs. He's the only guy that can bat lefty since everybody else on the Giants bench is a right-hander. So Roger Metzger will pinch hit against Noles. So runners at first and second, infield still a double play depth, and that is an error on Rose. And now runners at, let's see what Noles has got to do. Strategy roll, that's a 17, no play. Noles with the pitch. 3-3 against the switch left. That is a blank. Metzger, 6-3, and it's a ground ball to short. Let's see if they turn it. 2-0-3. Second base pivot. Trio is a 0. A 1-3. They turn the double play. It is a 5. They do not get it. Lee Master goes to third. Sadik is thrown out at second. Metzger will take over at first. 1 out. So they do not get that goes as a fielder's choice. Now runners at the corners with 1 man down, and the batter will be North. The Phillies are going to play the infield at double play depth. It's still a 3-run lead. Phillies looking for outs here. North is 0 for 2. You know what? Instead, they'll play the infield. Ooh, tough call here. I think you play the infield in because Lee Master with very good speed. But I think that's a waste, though, because with his speed. I'm gonna go double play depth on the Phillies. Excuse me, ignorance, but how does the stadium affect the walk or strikeout? Lightning and shadows are all I can think of. That probably has something to do with it. The foul ball range has something to do with it. Also, he probably uses this to try to get better, to make sure the stats are a little bit more realistic when batters play at their stadium. It's a possibility. Remember, all stadiums pretty much have an adjustment in pretty much every game. Strat has ballpark effects. Appa, you can have ballpark effects. Fall Classic has ballpark effects. Everybody does. So I guess his ballpark effect is the strikeout, the walk, and the home run adjustment. Runners at the corners. Strategy roll. That is a 4. Metzger does not get the steal sign. He's held. That's interesting. Do I try hit and run here with North? Yeah, I don't think so. I'm going to let North swing because North does strike out a little bit. Noles with the pitch. 2-6. Strikeout 5, and he got him. Struck him out, 2 outs. And if that was a hit and run, Lee Master would have been a dead duck. So I make the right call, and that is strikeout number 2 for Noles, 2 away. And now the batter will be Strain. Strain is 0 for 2. Can the Phillies get out of this jam? Strategy, 18. No play happening. Noles will pitch to Strain. 2-1. Walk, 10. And that's going to be ball 4, and Noles can't believe it. Against the righty, Strain is a 7, but a +3 makes him a 10, and that is a 10, and Noles is livid, and he is giving the umpire a little bit of an earful, and that is a walk. And now the bases are loaded for Jack Clark. Oh boy, Noles can't believe it, and Strain gets a free pass, and now here's Clark. Clark got a bomb his last time up, thanks to got a bomb, and now Noles is going to have to pitch to him. 2 outs, top of the 5th, 5-2. Bases loaded. Fans here at the vet a little bit nervous now. They're going to let Noles pitch to Clark. Strategy roll. That is a 20. Noles does have a pickoff chance. He throws to first, and he got him. Picked off Strain at first, and the side is retired. Holy cow, what a play by Dicky Knowles. Knowles picks off Strain at first, who was asleep at the wheel, and that's an 11. That's a pickoff, and Clark said, "You gotta be kidding me." Side retired, no runs, no hits, a couple of walks and an error. And yes, there was a balk chance that could have brought in a run, but Knowles gets the pickoff, throws to first to get Strain, and retires the side. Stadium cheers. Yay! Knowles picks off Strain. Clark immediately runs into the dugout to talk to him and says, "Man, what are you thinking, kid?" We go to the bottom of the fifth. Manny Trio will lead off for the Phillies. The Giants need to go to the bullpen, and they're going to go with another right-hander here. And it looks like they're going to bring out. They're getting into they're getting into a little better of the better bullpen. Coming on to pitch for the Giants will be Tom Griffin. 5 wins, 6 losses, 2 saves, a 3.91 ERA. Griffin will be the 4th Giants pitcher. Trio will bat, and he's 1 for 2 here, bottom of the 5th. Griffin, 3-1, wild pitch, ball 1. 3-2 against the righty, strikeout 15, that is high. Trio, 4-1, and that's going to be a ground out to second, taken care of there by Strain, out number 1. And Clark doesn't even notice it. He just takes the ball and said, "Yeah, now you want to make a play there, kid." Here's Boone. Boone is 1 for 2 with a double. Grin will go ahead and make the pitch. Griffin, 5-1, hit by pitch. 16, just avoids it. Boone a 3, but Griffin a +10 is a 13, but he doesn't hit him. Boone, 2-1, line drive right to third, and Evans will grab it, 2 down. Hit right at Evans. And now the batter is the pitcher, Dicky Knowles. And Knowles is going to bat. This is the 70s, not 2022. Griffin will go ahead and pitch. Griffin, 3-3. That's a home run chance, but Knowles has zeros there. Knowles, a 6-3, and he lifts a fly ball to center field. Actually pretty deep, but North is going to be right there for it, and he will put it away and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Phils. It is still 5-2 in favor of the Fightin' Phils. We will go to the 6th inning. Leading off for the Giants will be, Jack Clark. He was at the plate when Strain was picked off. So now Jack Clark comes back up to the plate, and he has 1 for 2 with a home run. And Clark now just doesn't like what had to happen in the last inning. Noles will pitch it. 2-5, and Knowles is going to make another boo-boo. 2-5 against the righty. That's a home run result. Clark needs a 17. That's a 3. Kaboom! High, deep to left field, and Cardinal not even going to chase it. That's in the upper deck. That is gone, and Clark really smashed that one with vengeance in his eyes. That is the 2nd home run by Jack Clark. As this time Knowles does pitch the meatball, and Clark turns that into lasagna, 5-3. And Clark gives Knowles a massive look, saying, "Hey, you picked off my guy," and that's what I would have done if the bases were loaded in the last inning. Knowles doesn't say anything back. And it is now 5-3. 2nd home run of the game for Clark. Here's Mccovey. Mccovey is 1 for 1. He also has a home run. Knowles will go ahead and pitch. 4-2. That's a possible error. Mccovey, 2-5. Line drive to short. There won't be an error. That's going to be caught automatically, and it's the first out. taken care of by Boa. Next up will be Evans. Evans is 0 for 2. Noles will settle in there. He'll make the pitch. 5-4. Wild pitch. Ball 1. 1-6 against the lefty. Base hit right back through the box. And Evans will go to first with a single. A base hit for Evans. And now the tying run coming to the plate in Whitfield. Whitfield 0 for 2. Infield a double play depth. They go talk to Noles on the mound for a moment, see what they want to do. Phillies bullpen is now beginning to warm up. But they're going to let Noles pitch to Whitfield. This is the 70s, not 2020s. Evans on it first. Strategy rolls are active. That is a 17. And the bunt sign is on for Whitfield, but they're going to call it off. Noles will now make the pitch. Noles, 5-1 against the lefty. That is a blank. Whitfield, 4-2, and it's a ground ball to second. Let's see if they turn it. 3-0-4. Shortstop, pivot, Boa, a 0. A 1-4, they get a double play, and as a 2, they got it. Shortstop to second to first, double play, side retired. They turn the double play. But the Giants get 1 run on 2 hits. A solo bomb by Clark. It's now 5-3. As we go to the bottom of the 6th. Bake McBride will lead off for the Phils. And he is having a heck of a night tonight. 3 singles, 3 for 3, scored a run and stole a base. Phillies lead 5-3. They historically won this game 4-2. Griffin will go ahead and pitch it. 5-4. Walk 6. And yes, that's going to be ball 4. And McBride will go to first. And we're still getting lots of walks in this game. McBride travels to first. Good old Veterans Stadium, one of the worst parks in history. Nothing like playing on turf-covered concrete. Boa is, what is he? He is 0 for 2, but he walked his last time up. Infield is at double play depth. McBride, a 16, nothing happening on the bases. Boa, however, does get the bunt sign, and this time he's going to bunt. Boa's going to call the bunt. We're going to have a bunt done here. We are going to do the bunt. But the infield is at double play depth and not expecting it, so corners will not be in. So here's the pitch, 1-1. Range play could be a good one. Could be a good bunt. Boa, bunt rating of 5. That is a 1. And that is bunted right back to the pitcher. That's a 19. And that is going to be a great bunt. Everyone will be safe with a single. But it is a range play for Griffin. His range is a 5. It is a 2, but it doesn't matter. At least I don't think it does. Hold on. Let me see here. It's a great bunt. He does make it, but it's still a great bunt. Everyone is safe with a single. Let me just check that out and make sure. I think it's the first time I've ever had that. Successful range check. Good bunt. Play as chart reads. Yeah. And what about, let's see here, safe. Play as chart reads. Yes, it's a great bunt. It won't matter. And Boa lays it down perfectly. Griffin gets it, but he has no play. And that will be a single. That's the first time I had a range play on a great bunt. So Boa goes ahead and bounces it right back to Griffin, but it was such a beautiful bunt, Griffin didn't have a play. And now runners at first and second here, and here comes Charlie Hustle. Griffin will pitch to Hustle. Rose is 1 for 2. He's got a triple. Infield still a double play depth. Strategy roll. That is a 1. McBride does get the steal sign to take third. Let's see here. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to let Rose swing. Griffin will go ahead and make the pitch. Griffin, 4-5. That's an error chance. Rose, 2-4. It's a ground ball to second. That ball is hit to Strain. His error rating is a 5. That's a 2. It goes through Strain's legs. And that's going to be an error on Strain. And everybody is safe. Wow, this game has got everything in it. That is an E4. That's the first error on the Giants. They did have an error historically. So Strain gets picked off at first. Now he commits an error at second, and the bases are loaded. Oh, we got a crazy game here. And coming up is that guy, Michael Jack Schmidt. Schmidt is 1 for 2. That's going to be it for Griffin. He has now reached his tiredness, and the Giants will go to the bullpen. And they're going to go with a righty, and coming on to pitch for the Giants, they're going to go with this guy who pretty much just got called up from the Giants. Coming on to pitch for the Giants will be Greg Minton. I always felt he was a little underrated as a reliever. Greg Minton, 4 wins, 3 losses, 4 saves, a 1.81 ERA. The Giants are going to let Minton pitch. So here comes Greg Minton to pitch to Schmidt. And runners at first, and runners all on base. Fans, bases full of fills. Minton will pitch to Schmidt. There is nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Strategy roll coming up. And that is a 14, nothing happening. Minton, he will make the deal. 3-5 against the righty. It's an automatic out. And let's see what it's going to be. And it's going to be a ground ball to short. The infielder had a double play depth. I'm actually going to change that. That really should have been infield in because I know the Giants would have called that. So infield in. It's a ground ball to short. Schmidt has a ground ball double play rating of 3 with the infield. Minton is 0 and nothing from the there. So here's what we got coming in. So a 1 to 3, it's going to be a 6-2-3 double play. It is a 1 and they got it. So grounded to short, throw to home to get McBride, and then the throw goes to first to get Schmidt, and there are 2 outs. Runners do advance, though, as that is the right play that would have been made. So a 6-2-3 double play as they get it. And now the batter will be Maddox. As Minton gets the pitcher's best friend. As that is a double play. Because Schmidt does not do good with double plays that year. So Minton will now pitch to Maddox. Strategy rolls are on. That is a 3. Nothing happening there. Minton will pitch. Maddox awaits. Maddox is 0 for 1, but he's walked twice. Minton, 6-1. That's an out. He's going to get away with it. And that's a ground ball to short. This time picked up by Leemaster. He's got it, throws to first, and the Giants get out of the jam. Holy cow, no runs. 1 hit, 1 error. Bases loaded, but a big-time double play from home to first, and then Maddox grounds out. It remains 5-3 after 6, and we got a crazy game here. Lots of everything, and because this has such a lot, I'm going to make this a crazy game and give it Game of the Year nomination. We're going to go to the top of the 7th, and let's see what's happening here. Johnny Leemaster leads off for the Giants. He is 1 for 1, has a single. Noles can pitch to 3 more batters before tiring. He is due to bat 4th in the 7th. I'm going to let him pitch. Noles will go ahead against Leemaster. And yes, the stadium would groan. Stadium groans. Noles will pitch. 4-3, range play. Lee Master, 1-5, base hit left field, but it's a range play for Jose Cardinal. He has the same range as Luzinski. His range is a 1. He won't get it. That will drop for a base hit. It's a single. Lee Master will hold it first. The batter now will be Sadek. Sadek is 0 for 2. Infield a double play depth. Noles has gotten a lot of help from defense. And well, they're going to still let him stay out there. Phillies bullpen is warming up here. We're in the top of the 7th, 5-3 Phils. Strategy roll still active. Lee Master had 9 stolen bases. Sadek does get the bunt sign, but I think bunting here down by 2 runs doesn't make any sense. He'll swing. Noles with the pitch. 3-6 again with the range play. Sadek 1-2. It's a ground ball to second. That's who you want to hit to. That's trio. Range is a 5. Infield double play depth. Range is a 4. He'll got it. Now let's see if he turns a 2. 3-0-4. Shortstop, Boa, 0 pivot. A 1-4. It's a double play. No. It was a slow rolling grounder. So Trio had to charge it. Throws to first to get the out. Lee Master will move on to second. Could not turn the double play. And we'll see a pinch hitter for Greg Minton as he's going to come out of the game. Infield will now be back. And let's see who they're going to bring in. The Giants only have righties left on the mound. So coming on to pinch hit will be Mike Ivy. 286 average, 27 homers, and 89 RBIs. He had a very good season there for the Giants. Not a bad first baseman. Had good, and those are nothing wrong with those stats at the plate for 402 at bat. So here is Mike Ivy. He will pitch against Noles. Lee Master on at second. Jim Cuddle joins us here at Veterans Stadium. Yes, we know Luzinski would have made the play. Lee Master at second base. Strategy rolls are active. That is an 8. Lee Master stays where he is. Noles with the pitch. 6-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Ivy 6-5, and that's a power check to left field. That is a 17 against the righty. That's gonna be too high. It's gonna be a fly out to left. Lee Master, a base running rating of 4. -3 is a 1. Left fielder is Cardinal +1. Lee Master on a 1 or a 2 will make it to third. And that is a 6 that could be disastrous. On another 6, he could be out. Nope, he'll stay at second base. 2 down. 2 outs there. As Lee Master stays at second, the only way he can be out on going from second to third would be on a 6-6. And then you got to see what happens. Here comes North. Noles is now tired. They're going to see if he can complete the inning. Noles is tired now. North is 0 for 3. He's not had a good night tonight. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. 5-3 Phils. Noles ready to make the pitch. Strategy roll. 16. Nothing happening. Noles. He makes the pitch. 6-2. Walk. 16. Yes, he walks North. He walks. That's going to be ball 4. North will walk. And now runners at first and second with 2 outs. And that's going to be it for Noles. So that will be it for Dicky Knowles. He did a very fine job, but just ran out of gas. The Phillies will go to the pen. Joe Strain coming up, and he has to bat. This is the 7th inning. And the Phillies will bring out a righty to deal with him, and that's going to be Ron Reed. 13 wins, 8 losses, 5 saves, a 4.15 ERA. Ron Reed will now pitch for the Phillies. He'll be the second Philly pitcher. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Fans here at the Vet. Tying runs are on. Strain Doesn't have any home run power against righties, but Strain has to bat. It's the 7th inning. Reed will go ahead. Let's check the strategy roll. That's a 19 and nothing happening. Reed sets in. Now looks on at Strain. Here's the pitch. 2-5, blank, Strain. 6-2, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. Up with it is Boa. He's got it. Throws to second to get north, and that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit for the Giants. And again, they strand a couple of base runners. That maybe could have made a big difference. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, Take Me Out to the Ball Game, and Philadelphia Freedom. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next game will be July 12th. We're going to go back to Royals Stadium for another game with the Royals, only this time they're going to play the Texas Rangers. We've not seen the Rangers in this schedule block. We will now see them. It will be Doc Medich going for Texas and Larry Gora going for the Royals. The Rangers right now, Texas, is 4 games under 500. They trail Kansas City. Kansas City right now tied for 3rd with the White Sox with 42 wins. The Rangers have 40 wins. So Texas trying to stay alive and being contenders for the next set of games. So that's what we got tomorrow. It will be for July 12th. The Rangers and the Royals. It will be Doc Medich against Larry Gura as we get closer and closer to the All-Star break. We go to the bottom of the 7th here. Phillies leading 5-3. Jose Cardinal will bat. They got 3 righties. Giants need a pitcher. And coming on to pitch for the Giants is going to be Ed Halicki. 5 wins, 8 losses, no saves, a 4.58 ERA. Halicki will be the 6th Giants pitcher. So here comes Halicki against Cardinal. Bottom of the 7th, 5-3 Phils. Pitch from Halicki, 3-6. That's a range play. Cardinal, 5-3. That's a fly ball to left field. Whitfield going after it. His range is a 3. That's a 5. He won't get it. And that is going to drop for a single. Cardinal has a base hit. Cardinal gets his first hit of the game, and he will hold that first. And here is Trio. Trio doing pretty good at second base tonight. He's 1 for 3 at the plate. Double play depth is on. Strategy rolls are still active. Cardinal had 2 stolen bases that year, but he's not going anywhere with the 17. Although Trio, though, does get the bunt sign. And I think here, you know what? I think I'm going to bunt. Trio is going to bunt this ball, try to get an insurance run to second. So the bunt is going to be on, and infield is going to stay at double play depth. They're not expecting the bunt. So let's do it. Halicki with the pitch. 3-1. That's a walk. Trio, and that's a 7, but bunts, they cut them in half. They're cut in half. So let's see. Against the righty, that'd be a 3 plus 3 is a 6. And because it's a bunt attempt, that 7 will not walk Trio. So no walk. But Trio does get to lay it down. And that is a bunt. That is a 2. And that's bunted right back to Halicki. That is a 16. And that is going to be a successful sacrifice bunt. Halicki has only one play. And he'll throw to first to get trio. And Cardinal goes to second, 1 out. So the bunt is laid down. Now a runner in scoring position for Boone. And I call that a sacrifice hit to the pitcher. And now the batter is Boone. Boone is 1 for 3. Infield is now back. Phillies trying to get some insurance. Halicki, he will make I will do strategy roll first. That is a 13 and nothing happening. Halicki, 5-2 against a righty. That's a home run result against a right-handed pitcher. Boone needs a 9. That's a 7. It won't matter. Kaboom! That ball is hit high. That ball is hit deep to center field. North is going back. He's going to run out of room. 2-run homer for Boone. Stadium cheers. Yay! And Halicki pitches Boone a grapefruit, and he turns it into fruit salad. It's 7-3 in favor of the Phillies. And I know Clarkerots will be cheering that one on. 2-run homer for Boone. And Jim Connell barfs. Yuck! Halicki goes ahead and gives up the mistake to Boone. And we're going to see a pinch hitter for Reed, as the Phillies got plenty of pitchers available in the bullpen. And let's see who's going to bat here against Halicki. And it is going to be Greg Gross. 333 average, no homers, 15 RBIs. Greg Gross will pinch hit against Halicki here, as the Phils will go to the bullpen to start the 8th. 7-3 here. Halicki will make the pitch to Gross. Halicki 3-4. That's a walk. That 20 is just too high. Gross 1-6, and he grounds 1 to short, taken care of by Lee Master, and that's going to be out number 2. Gross grounds out, and the batter will be McBride. McBride has got a 1,000 on-base percentage today, 3 singles and a walk, stolen base, and score a run. Harry Callis, yes, actually he would. McBride will accept the pitch from Halicki. There are 2 outs. Halicki 2-3, strikeout 6, and he got him. Struck him out for the first time. McBride does not get on base, and that does retire the side. 2 runs on 2 hits, a 2-run jack by Boone. The Phillies now lead it 7-3. Top of the 8th. Leading off for the Giants will be Jack Clark. Clark has an excellent night. He's 2 for 3, and both of those 2 have been bombs. He's got 2 solo homers. They got right, left coming up. Let's see who the Phillies want to bring on to pitch here. It is the 8th inning, and I think they're just going to go with Pug. Coming on to pitch for the Phillies will be, you got to believe, Tug McGraw. 4 wins, 3 losses, 16 saves, a 5.16 ERA. But the Phillies are going to go with him here against Clark. So here comes Tug McGraw to pitch to Clark. Top of the 8th, 7-3. McGraw will make the pitch. 6-5, strikeout 13. That is too high. Clark, 2-1. That's a ground ball to short, and it will be handled by Boa. Throws to first, out number 1. 1 out, and here comes Stretch. Mccovey, Willie Mays wannabe, and got pretty close. Mccovey 1 for 2 tonight. He also has a home run. McGraw will make the pitch. 5-2, that is a blank. Mccovey, 1-1, fly ball to center field. Maddox has got plenty of time. He'll put it away for the out, 2 down. 2 outs now, and here comes Evans. Evans is 1 for 3. McGraw will go ahead and get set and ready to pitch. Pug with the pitch. 6-3, range play. Evans, 2-4, fly ball to right field. That's who you want to hit to for the Phillies. That's McBride. His range is a 5, and it will be, he will make the catch on the run, just barely on a 5, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Giants. Phillies still on top with a touchdown over the field goal, 7-3. We will go to the bottom of the 8th. Let's see. Switch right. Let's see. Halicki. I think he is tired here. I think he is. Or is he? Or he just, no, he's got 5 batters. Switch. Hold on. Let's see what I want to do here. I think you want to keep the righty. Well, let's see what the Giants want to do. No, I'm going to leave Halicki. I'm going to leave Halicki in there. Halicki will continue to pitch. He can pitch at 2 more batters before he is tired. They have a lefty left. They have some lefty relievers in the bullpen, but Halicki will pitch to Larry Boa. Boa is 1 for 3 tonight. Maddox's range is a 5, as it should be. Remember, 3/4 of the earth is covered by water. The other quarter is covered by Gary Maddox. Maddox probably had the best range of any baseball player ever. I know he wanted, maybe second only to Mays. I don't know. Halicki with the pitch. 6-4. Home run chance, but Boa, though, has zeros. Not happening. Boa, 3-3, and he'll just ground it to first. Taken care of by Mccovey. That's the first out. 1 man down, and here comes Charlie Hustle. Rose is 1 for 3, tripled and reached on an error. Halicki will go ahead and deal. 1-3, blank. Rose, 2-1, fly ball to left field. Getting over there will be Whitfield. He'll make the catch, and that's 2 outs. 2 men down, and here comes Michael Jack Schmidt. Halicki will pitch to him. Schmidt is 1 for 2, a double and 2 walks. Halicki will pitch to Michael. Schmidt looking to make a difference. Halicki's got to be careful with him. Schmidt will send this one out of here. If Halicki makes a mistake, that ball is out. Halicki, 2-2, and against the righty, base hit right up the middle. It's a single for Schmidt. Schmidt goes ahead and hold there at first with a single. Now the batter will be Maddox. And now we'll see a pinch hitter, a new pitcher as Halicki coming out. Maddox does not hit the lefties as well, so the Giants will go to the bullpen. And coming on to pitch for the Giants is going to be their main closer, just to try to see if we can get out of this inning, and it is going to be Gary Lavelle. 7 wins, 9 losses, 20 saves, a 2.51 ERA. Lavelle's job is to try to get this inning over. So here comes Gary Lavelle to pitch to Maddox. There are 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th inning, 7-3 Phillies. Strategy rolls are off. Lavelle will make the pitch. 6-5 against the righty. That's a home run result. Against the lefty, Maddox needs a 9. That's a 3. Yeah. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball heading back deep. And going back his left fielder is Whitfield. And he's going to run into the wall. And that ball's at least 15 rows back. Home run, Gary Maddox. Stadium cheers. EA. Gary Lavelle against a righty, a 6-5 is a home run result. He pitches Maddox a meatball. He turns it into Big Ziti. 9-3 Phillies. Jim Connell barfs. Blech. Gary Maddox had 13 home runs that year, and he goes ahead and he gets it. And the Phillies now lead 9-3. And here comes Jose Cardinal. Cardinal is 1 for 3. JT Dutch joins us here at Veterans Stadium. Lavelle will go ahead and pitch to Cardinal. Lavelle, 4-3. That's a walk. That 5 is good. And Cardinal will draw ball 4. So this inning is not over yet with 2 outs. And the Phillies now are just making the Giants look dumb. Here's Trio. Trio is 1 for 4. Cardinal on at first. Now a 9-3 lead for the Phillies. Lavelle with the pitch. 1-3, strikeout 12. And nope, he misses it. Trio will swing. 3-2. That's a power check to center. That's a 5 against the lefty. Trio gets a base hit. It's a 6-run lead for the Phillies. I'm going to stop Cardinal automatically at second and just go station to station with the option. There's no need really to send him to third. And Cardinal will hold at second on station to station option. Which, if it's a 6-run lead or more, we have that option in the game. Base hit for Trio. And now here comes Boone. Boone is 2 for 4, has a double and a home run. And right now the Giants are just not getting it done. Lavelle, and I think they're just going to let him pitch here. Or can he? Is he tired? Yeah, I think, is he tired? Yeah, he is. I think he is, isn't he? Let me see. When did he come in? Now, he can't, not yet. He's not tired. Halicki started the inning. He's got 2 more batters he can face before he does. Lavelle will pitch to Boone. Yeah, Lavelle does not want to pitch. It's a non-save situation. Lavelle will make the pitch. 1-3, strikeout 11, no. Boone, 6-5, and that's going to be a ground ball to third. And that ball is hit towards the line. That's going to get played easily by Evans, and he is going to throw to first to get Boone and retire the side. And that will end the inning. 2 more runs for the Phillies on 3 hits, a 2-run bomb by Gary Maddox. 9-3 Phillies after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? We go to the top of the 9th. Leading off for the Giants will be Terry Whitfield. He will bat at 287. Tug McGraw, he can still pitch, and they're going to leave him out there for a little while longer. There are 2 righties coming up. We'll see what Tug can do if he can just close this game out. McGraw will make the pitch here, top of the 9th. 5-4, that is a blank. Whitfield, 1-6, grounds it right back to McGraw, and he will underhand it to first, 1 down. Nice play by McGraw. 1 out. And now here is Lee Master. Lee Master will bat, and he is 2 for 2, 2 singles and a walk. And McGraw will pitch to Lee Master. McGraw looking on here. It's a 9-3 Philly lead here with 1 out in the top of the 9th. McGraw with the pitch. 6-6, range play. Lee Master, 2-5. It's a base hit to right field, but it's a range play for McBride. His range is a 5. It's a 4. He'll make the catch and take a single away from Lee Master. 2 down. Lee Master thought he had a base hit, but McBride has excellent range and right, and he makes the play. 2 outs, and the batter now will be Mike Sadek. And they're going with a 6 runs, they're going to let him bat. 9-3, McGraw will pitch to Sadek. McGraw is now tired, but they're going to see if Tug can get 1 more out. 9-3 Phillies. McGraw looking on. Fans here at the Vet would love to see McGraw close the game. Pitch from Tug. 2-6. It's blank. Sadek. 5-2. And it's a chopper right back to McGraw. He gets it. He has it. Turns to first. Pumps once. Pumps twice. Throws to first. That's your game. Phillies will knock off the Giants tonight. 9-3. Stadium cheers. Yay! A nice win by the Phillies, and they do it mostly with the long ball. As a couple of homers there by Boone and by Maddox. Clark hit 2 home runs. McCovey hit 1. We had 5 home runs in this game. But the Phillies will go, a 1-2-3 ninth. I know, can't believe it. I can't believe it. So a big win for the Phillies. They'll beat the Giants tonight, 9-3. And a good win here for Philadelphia as they stay close to the Expos and the Pirates to see who can win the National League East. Remember, winning the division, you avoid the wild card playoff games. Final line score coming up. For the Phillies, 9 runs on 13 hits and 1 error. For the Giants, 3 runs on 6 hits and 1 error. The winning pitcher is Dicky Knowles. He will wind up with the win. Vida Blue takes the loss early. No save, but Reed and McGraw will get credits for holds. So a nice win for the Philadelphia Phillies here at the Vet. Don't go away. 10-minute ticker is coming right up. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So a nice win for the Phillies. A nice 9-3 win here on the Giants. And let's see how the rest of the majors did tonight. Let's start with June 9th. Boston at California. Let's see, Red Sox 1363, and that's 8. Angels 1723, and that is 4. That will be a win for the Bo Sox. Boston trying to get back into this. Texas and the White Sox. Rangers 836, and that's 4. White Sox 731, and that's 3, and a win for the Rangers. Kansas City at Cleveland. Royals 20-12, and that is 2. Indians 10-22, and that's 3, and that's going to be a win for the Tribe. Minnesota at Detroit. Twins 1841, and that's 6. Tigers 722, that's 2, a win for the Twin Cities. Baltimore at Oakland. Baltimore 1713. And that's only going to be 2. Oakland minus 154. That's still going to be a win for the A's. That's a win for the Athletics. You're Baltimore. You can't be losing to the A's. Milwaukee at Toronto. Brewers 13-16. And that's 3. Blue Jays 5-34. And that's also 3. So we have extra innings. Milwaukee rolls a 1. Plus 2 is 3. Toronto rolls a 2. Plus 0 is 2. And the Brewers will win the game. Cubs and the Braves. Cubs 10-16 and 2. Atlanta 12-42 and it's 5, a win for the Bravos. Cardinals and the Reds. Cardinals 9-46 and that's 5. Reds 9-44 and that is also 5, so we have a tie. Cardinals roll a 3 plus 0 is 3. Reds roll a 6. -1 is 5. The Reds will win that game. Dodgers and the Expos. Dodgers on a little winning streak. Let's see if they can continue it. Dodgers 7-55. They will. That's going to be 6. Expos 10-11. That's 0. And the Dodgers will win another game. Moving on now to July 10th, Boston at California. Boston 14-25, and that is 4. Angels 14-45, and that is 6. The Halos will win that one. Texas at the White Sox. Texas 15-21, and that is 3. White Sox 11-22. That's also 3, just barely. We got a tie there. Rangers roll a 1. -1 is 0. White Sox roll a 6. -2 is 4. The White Sox will beat the Rangers. Kansas City at Cleveland. Royals 15-54, and that's 7. Indians 18-56, and that's 8. The Tribe will win that one. Minnesota at Detroit. Twins 17-51, 7 runs. Tigers 8-43, and that's 4 runs. Another win for the Twins. Baltimore at Oakland. Orioles 12-55, and that is 7. Oakland 161, and that's going to be 5. That still won't beat them. And the Orioles will beat the Athletics. The A's will beat the O's will beat the A's. Yankees and the Mariners. Yankees 11-14. That's 2. Seattle 3-43, and that's 3. The M's will beat the Yankees. Yankees are beginning to struggle a little bit. Cubs and the Braves. Cubs 12-15. That is 2. Braves 6-44, and that's going to be 4. That'll be another win for the Braves. Cardinals and the Reds. Seaver on the mound. Cardinals 7-53, and that is 5. Reds 3-62. That's 6. The Reds will beat the Cardinals. Pittsburgh at Houston. Big series there. Pirates 9-22. 2 runs. Astros 1-24. And that's 1 run. That will be a win for We Are Family. Giants and the Mets. Giants and the Expos. Giants 4-15. 1 run. Expos 8-25. 3 runs. That'll be a win for the Spos. Dodgers and the Mets. Good pitching matchup. Bob Welch against Greg Swan. Dodgers 9-43, and that is 5. Mets 7-25, and that is 3. The winning streak for the Dodgers continues. My Mets continue to stink. Padres and the Phils. Padres 6-52. And that is 5. Phillies 8-42, and that is 4. That'll be a win for the Friars. Moving on to July 11th, Boston at California. Red Sox 12-54, and that's 6. Angels 8-41, and that's 4. The Bo Sox win another game. Rangers and the White Sox. And the White Sox, we got the Rangers tomorrow night. Rangers 10-35, and that is 4. White Sox 13-11, that is 0. It will be a win for the Rangers. Kansas City at Cleveland, we got the Royals tomorrow night. Kansas City 21. 21-22, and that's 4. Indians 13-46, and that's 6 runs. The Tribe will beat the Royals. Minnesota at Detroit. Minnesota 5-14, and that's 1. Tigers 11-42, and that is 5. It will be a win for the Tigers. Baltimore at Oakland. Baltimore 14-12, and that's 1. Oakland 0-41, and that's 3. Wow. Oakland beats Baltimore twice. Yankees and the Mariners. Yankees 10-15, and that's 2. M's 5-35. That's 3. Another win for the Mariners. This Mariners team is actually playing pretty scrappy. Milwaukee at Toronto. Brewers 20-12. And that's only 2. They got the high numbers here, but they're not getting the high rolls. Blue Jays 4-43, and that's going to be 4. The Blue Jays will beat the Brewers. Cubs and the Braves. Cubs 16-41, and that's 5 runs. Atlanta 8-24, and that's 3 runs. A win for the Cubbies. Cardinals and the Reds. Cardinals 9-66, that is 10. Reds 13-53, and that's going to be 6. That will be a win for the Redbirds. Pittsburgh and the Astros. Pirates 5-33, and that's 3 runs. Astros 2-55, that's going to be 5, and that will be a win for the Stros. Giants and the Expos. Giants 2-23, and that's 1 run. Expos 10-15, and that's 2 runs. Montreal will pull that game out of their butt. Dodgers and the Mets. Dodgers 12-13, and that is 1. Mets 8-16, and that is 2. And the Mets will end the Dodger winning streak, and my Mets will have a happy recap. Padres and the Phillies. Padres 7-11, that's 0. Phillies 13-15, and that is going to be 2. It will be a win for the Phillies there against the Friars. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be July 12th. We'll be back at Royals Stadium as the Texas Rangers will take on the Kansas City Royals. Doc Medich will go for the Rangers, and Larry Gura will go for the Royals. Only a few days away from the All-Star game, and it will be Saturday. So you guys better not miss it this time. So don't miss tomorrow night. Rangers, Royals, Medich, Gura at Royals Stadium. Be there or be square. Steeler fan 1933, BB, JT Dutch, Jim Connell, Clark Garotz, Clee baseball fan 879, Brian Patterson, Brad Church, Woodman 564. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Phillies go ahead and take care of business against the Giants tonight. They beat them 9-3. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.